out some wind drift indicators. They'll get right over the drop zone. And then they're going to watch these long pieces of crate paper that are about, 10 feet long, about 15 to 18 inches wide, and slightly weighted at the bottom. They are going to give the jump master for the Winds of Blue jump team a good idea of where the winds are coming from, how fast they're blowing, so that once the jumpers are at altitude, they'll be able to offset their departure point or their spot. Watch for the streamers. They should be coming out right about now. There they are. Now watch them drift. We have a wind that is coming strong from our left, and just behind our shoulders. So watch them as they drift way off to show right. You'll also possibly notice a difference that there is an actual offset in the direction of the wind here on the surface versus the winds at 2,000 feet. They shift around to the right a little bit, and so they're going way off to the right. Now, I don't think they're going to fall anywhere in the crowd area, but I usually say if they come to the crowd, don't try to catch them, because they are slightly weighted and they will sting a little bit if you try to catch them. But if they do fall near you, let it hit the ground, pick them up, souvenir for you. Now they'll circle around and then climb to altitude and get ready for the opening of the Winds of Blue. And then that jumper will be deploying an American flag as we get things started. That American flag will be jumped in, and it is our traditional air show opening. We want you to be at attention when that happens, because we're not only going to honor the flag and honor the men and women who serve the flag, but we're also going to stand in respect for our great country. There's the C-17 from Aldous Air Force Base in Oklahoma. That C-17 up there is the new heavy lifter for the United States Air Force. It's being flown today by Captain Buddy Martin, Captain John Danlon, and Captain Jay Arbore. Staff Sergeant Jay Gillis and Staff Sergeant Al Castillo are in the back as loadmasters. That's 500,000 pounds of heavy lifter for the United States Air Force. Keep your eyes overhead, as from that 5,000 feet, we will momentarily see the jumper away from the airplane. Now with me here on stage is my friend Air Force Academy Cadet Dave Libram. And Dave, who's going to be coming out of the airplane in just a second?
This is Cadet First Class Kyle Sellner from Phoenix, Arizona. Cadet Sellner has over 560 jumps for his credit.
All right, you should see the jumper come out very, very shortly. They'll extend just a little bit past show center because of the way those wind drift indicators are going. We've got jumpers away, ladies and gentlemen, at 120 miles per hour. That jumper is now working his way down towards an altitude where we'll be able to see that American flag get deployed. And it will be our anthem today. There's the canopy with a 22 mile per hour forward speed. Our national anthem today will be sung by Mary Kate Sinclair, who lives here at Langley Air Force Base. Now watch this jumper. Now Dave, you've got a bunch of jumps to your credit as well. What's it like under that canopy right there?
Out here in Virginia, there's a great view. Slow it out there. Falling at 120 miles an hour, doesn't get any better.
It doesn't indeed. Now right now it's kind of quiet, and we've got enough people here that a little bit later on as those jumpers come in, they'll actually be able to hear us, right? Yep, he's listening to the jump plane right now, checking on communications. So keep your eyes on the jumper. Watch as the jumper now is facing into the wind, almost going absolutely still. The normal forward speed, as I mentioned, is about 22 miles per hour. That means at that altitude, the winds are 22 miles per hour, getting zero airspeed across the ground. Now, what he'll do is turn downwind, and then he will pick up the 22 mile per hour forward speed of his canopy, and then add it to the speed of the wind, and actually turn the other direction at twice the speed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand, remove your caps, come to attention as the flag is unfurled, and join Mary Kate Sinclair in the singing of our national anthem.
for you this demonstration of precision free fall parachuting skills by your United States Air Force Academy parachute team, the Wings of Blue. The aircraft we use in today's demonstration is the C-17 Globemaster III. This particular aircraft is out of Altus Air Force Base, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, today our ground control officer is Master Sergeant Rick McClure. He's from Florence, Alabama, and has over 3,400 jumps to his credit. And assisting as ground crew for today's demonstration are Captain Tony Mariapin from Colony, New York. He has 49 jumps to his credit. Also assisting as ground crew are Cadet First Class Daniel Klepper from Dayton, Ohio. He has 512 jumps to his credit. Cadet First Class Justin Storm from Princeton, Illinois with 550 jumps to his credit. Finally is Cadet First Class Wild Bill Bloomhofer from Lumberjack, Minnesota. He has 565 jumps to his credit. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll direct your attention high overhead, you'll notice our aircraft down jump run. And there they go! Notice how the jumpers are moving apart from each other. This is being done for two reasons. The first is to demonstrate to you the amount of control a parachutist has over his body in free fall. The other is to provide enough separation so that the jumpers may safely deploy their parachutes without danger of entanglement. The primary mission of the Academy's parachuting program is character and leadership development. The team and staff members accomplish this as they train other cadets in the techniques of free fall parachuting. The team trains approximately 800 cadets a year in the basic free fall parachuting course. The Wings of Blue is composed of 25 seniors and 25 juniors who are all qualified as Air Force Academy jump masters and instructors. In addition to their responsibilities to the parachute team, each cadet pursues a rigorous course of academics, athletics, and military training to develop and inspire air and space leaders with visions for tomorrow. The Wings of Blue are commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Audrey Waring, the 98th Flying Training Squadron Commander. The Wings of Blue is proud to present the United States Air Force and the Air Force Academy in demonstrations such as this one across the country year-round. Each year, the Wings of Blue perform at more than 50 special events, displaying their intricate aerial skills for more than 2 million spectators a year. In addition to the team's primary duty of training other cadets, the basic free fall course, and demonstrating the techniques of free fall parachuting, the Wings of Blue is very active in parachuting at local, regional, and national, and even international levels. The Wings of Blue has dominated the National Collegiate Parachuting Championships for 22 of the past 30 years, making us the winningest collegiate team in the nation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see our jumpers on final run.
Now make some noise, everybody. The more noise you make, the closer they're going to land to you. They can hear you.
Our first jumper to land carrying the Army flag is Cadet First Class Chad Brenner from Ames, Iowa. He has 540 jumps. Our next jumper to land will be Daniel Tucker, carrying the Marine Corps flag. He's from St. Leonard, Maryland, and he also has 540 jumps to his credit. Our next jumper to land is Master Sergeant Mari Voss from San Juan, Puerto Rico. He has 283 jumps to his credit. And carrying the Navy flag is Cadet First Class Cameron Underberger from Atlanta, Georgia. He has 437 jumps to his credit. You'll see carrying the big red streamer is Cadet Second Class Joseph Valdez from Las Vegas, New Mexico. He has 476 jumps to his credit. The jumper carried the Air Force flag was Cadet First Class Joshua Dietrich out of Rodney, Pennsylvania. He has 470 jumps. Also landed was Cadet First Class Jack Munson out of Kent, Ohio, with 451 jumps. He's carrying the blue and white streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him. And the jumper carrying the Coast Guard flag was Cadet Second Class Samuel Boone from Allentown, Pennsylvania.